have to come. Then to buffer, I will put on if you have acne and you don't own these. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am filming my skincare routine updated for 2022. I decided to make it easy for myself. Just sit on the sofa, got myself a smoothie, talk to you guys, make it chill, got my products down there, and then just do an overlay of me actually doing the skincare. Because I've not felt like doing anything lately. I feel like I've had the January blues in February. Like I've just felt more this month. Anyway, that's what this video is going to be, very chilled. I'm sitting down on the sofa so the light is not perfect. We're currently dealing with some form of storm here in the UK, down here in England, down south in England. We have like wind warnings and like don't travel, or I don't know. So if you can also hear the wind, sorry. The sun might be in and out, but I just needed to film this video. I needed to get the ball rolling because I've not been doing anything, and I've said this video will be out, and I like to actually do what I say I'm gonna do. Alongside that, guys, this is a berry smoothie, and I am currently on a specific diet, short term, not to do with weight loss, more to do with figuring out what might be triggering my digestive system, my gut, which may be linking to my skin, possibly. To what extent, we don't know, but I'm just doing that for 28 days, and certain foods I'm just staying away from. I basically put a poll up on my community tab. If you want to see that video, please go to the community tab of my channel and just say yes or no, because it really helps. Instagram was predominantly yes, people wanted to see it, but I don't want to document the process if literally nobody cares. Like, I think that's one thing I've noticed that's also kind of put me off filming and stuff, is that these videos, like this one, I'm taking very chill, but like my last skincare update took me 8 hours to edit. 8, like I fully know it took me that long. It's quite a long video, it's 20 minutes. I have to take down certain stuff and like, you know, edit bits out. Then also the setting up, the thumbnail, the uploading, the description, the title, the tags. Doesn't seem like hard work when it's just YouTube, you know? But I've got a full-time job and other things going on in my life, and it just really takes up time doing these videos. Specifically that kind of one where I have a lot of overlays showing you before and afters and products and linking products down below. It can be a lot. Obviously you can do the lazy side where you don't link products and you just talk throughout the video and don't edit it or anything like that, but yeah, it takes time. So please, 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 if you find this video helpful, if you like it, if you just want to support me, please just give it a like or leave me a comment, because that is literally what helps people discover my channel and discover my content and makes it a little bit more worthwhile for me. Obviously I'm not just saying I give to get, but I do want to produce content that people are seeing and watching. Okay, anyway, you always see my skin raw, like with nothing on, as I'm doing the skincare in the clips, but today I'm just wearing the La Roche-Posay 50 plus tinted sunscreen. Not actually my favorite. It's a bit too thick, hard to work in, and peels on my skin, but I have it and I own it, and I'll use what I have because I need to use it up. But it's not terrible, but this isn't my go-to, which I'll actually explain in the routine. Right, so anyway, we're gonna start with the evenings, because in the evenings, that's when I'm using my Tretinoin and my Hydroquinone, which are the most potent things in my routine. Now, let me just tell you that this routine I have built to really, truly attack pigmentation. If there's one thing I've learned from watching dermatologists, doing my own research, when it comes to pigmentation, you can actually fire quite a bit of the skin in terms of serums and things, which we'll get into, to help fight pigmentation from different angles. And I'm using that, and I'm rolling with that, and I'm hoping for the best. So I start with an oil cleanse. One of the oil cleansers that I've been using is this True Skincare oil cleanser. You can see there's only a tiny bit left. I liked it. I got this from Holland & Barrett. It's not terrible. I like products, like I like that, but it's not like I love it, I need to repurchase it. I particularly find with oil cleansers, I prefer oil cleansers that emulsify, and this doesn't. So ultimately, when I then put water on, this leaves a residue, it doesn't kind of come off. So I prefer the ones that emulsify, which is why I've already stocked up for my next one. I've used this before. It's the Simple Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I just like that because it emulsifies, and this is like £4, super, super affordable. So yeah, I like to do a cleansing oil to just remove all my tinted sunscreen, the grime and sweat and dirt of the day. I just feel it really breaks it down. Then I will get like a cleansing cloth and just remove that very gently. I try to be as gentle as possible. To be honest, when I have those big inflamed spots, I have to be gentle, otherwise it hurts like a little bitch. Then I'll go in with a cleanser that's more foaming. So I have the La Roche-Posay Effaclar cleanser. I've spoken about this so many times. It's in so many of my skincare routines. Actually, there's only a little bit left now, so I'm like down to here. This is 200 mils. I was gonna say, this has lasted me so long. It just keeps giving and giving. It's a very gentle, jelly-like cleanser. It's for oily, sensitive skin, and it just does the job. I have nothing bad to say about this. I also have this calming foam cleanser from CosRx. So this one has a little bit of salicylic acid. It lathers differently, and I personally put a generous amount of this on. I just really, really like it. But with cleansers, it's not where my actives are for fighting whatever I'm trying to fight. Like, it's just to help cleanse the skin, keep it clean and healthy without stripping it, without leaving it feel really dry or rough. Just a gentle cleanser. And I think I might even go back to Cetaphil because it just does the job and it's really affordable. In terms of, you can get that massive bottle. I don't know how many milliliters it is, maybe let's say 500 mils. That just lasts so long, and it's such a gentle cleanser that I think I might go back to that. Once I've cleansed my skin, I hope I've not got berry bits in my teeth. I probably do. Just ignore it if I do. My skin will be damp, and I'll put on, at the moment, because I've said I've had a flare up, which I've spoken about in my update. Basically, I'm dealing with very red inflamed spots. You will definitely see it in the video. And I wanted to check, this is my side effects from my treatment, changing to Tretinoin and Hydroquinone, irritating stuff, let's not forget. I kind of knew it, but I just checked in with Dermatica anyway. Dermatica is where I get my Tretinoin and Hydroquinone. Checking in with them, said, look, I'm dealing with these side effects, and they let me know that this is, you know, part of the process, be patient, all that kind of stuff. I love the support they offer. I'll go in with the hyaluronic acid booster. This is from Superdrug. Really, really like this. This is supposed to be used like 2-3 times per week. Don't know for what reason, but I tend to use it at the moment daily. Oh, before that actually, I'll go in with this Dr. Jart's, I keep calling it a Biome Essence, but it's called the Vital Hydra Solution Biome Essence. So, listen, don't quote me on this, but apparently this is intensively hydrating, and it has some form of probiotics that is good for the skin. It's a very fluid, watery consistency, and if it does something, it does something, but I can't tell you if it does or not right now. Then to buffer, I will put on a light lotion. Obviously the CeraVe lotion is just an easy go-to, and I think I'm probably about halfway through this. It's such an easy lotion, moisturizer, nice, gentle, not too thick on the skin, just provides that nice layer. This is it. Or I have the Dermatica, what is this called? Ultra Recovery Moisturizer, which is also lovely, but I just wish the bottle was bigger because I'm done with this like almost immediately. That's annoying, but both of these have ceramides and are just very, nourishing to the skin. Once that layer of moisturizer is on, I will go in with my Dermatica treatment. Currently, that is Tretinoin 0.05% plus 4% hydroquinone in one bottle. I get mine sent to me every 56 days. That is my subscription. You can alter that if you are currently using the service. If you're thinking about it, I do have a discount code, and I'll link that down below. But this is what I've been using every single night. Only now have I started buffering, just to try and help with some of the redness and inflammation and just let my skin adjust a bit better. There she is. So then I kind of, in between those steps, let it simmer a little. Like, I don't particularly time it, but you know, maybe 10-20 minutes while I just go about my evening. Further moisturizer, I use the Cetraben moisturizer, which is much more of a thick, creamy consistency, not comedogenic in that sense, but just then layers on top of all that good stuff I've just put on. I might sometimes slug. It's not a regular thing. But if I do slug now, I find myself just doing it for the evening and then kind of patting off the excess, because otherwise I kind of stick to my pillowcase, which I don't really like. Yes, but Eucerin Aquaphor is still a big part of my routine and still something I love, like I just stick with. And then lastly would be Sudocreme. So this isn't an all the time kind of thing, but if I just feel like, you know what, I need to just put something on my skin. I like Sudocreme because it does help bring down inflammation. Obviously it's not like you put it on, the redness is gone. No, that's not how it works, but it does just help calm things down. And also, I kind of like not seeing my acne. Not in a way like, oh, I hate to see my bare face, but just having that mask on throughout the evening, I don't need to think about my acne, because if I see it, I'm more inclined to maybe pop or to feel down about it or whatever, but this pseudo-creme just covers it up. I'll leave that on for literally hours, maybe 3 to 5 hours. And then again, before bed, I'll just pat off the excess and sleep with the very thin layer on. Another thing worth mentioning is if I've not put the pseudo-creme on, but I do have some spots with perhaps whiteheads, like, you know, spots that you could easily pop and get that gunk out, I am not popping. I refuse to pop my spots. I have to fight the temptation sometimes. Sometimes I have knocked a spot when cleansing and it's like come out, but that's not me actively going and picking and getting from angle to angle. Like, it's just genuinely the spot has popped on its own kind of thing. I'm not doing it because I know for a fact from my own experience as well as science, popping the spot does not help the situation. Honestly, the pigmentation lasts longer. For me, at least, I'm only going to speak for myself. The pigmentation from when I've popped a spot versus when I haven't touched it at all. I can compare 2 dots that I know are on my face. I know how long they've been there. The one that I popped always stays longer, like guaranteed. But I know that's easier said than done, which is kind of why the pseudo-creme helps. Just forget I even have spots. I can't see them. But like I said, if I have a whitehead, I will pop on these Hydroquinone patches. You can get literally any brand. These are from Hero Cosmetics and they are Mighty Patch, the original. So yeah, just simple Hydroquinone. If you have acne and you don't own these, please tell me why, because they're so helpful. They're so helpful. Okay, so let's get into the mornings. The mornings is a lot more because we're attacking pigmentation. Like, we're sick of her. We're sick of her lingering. I will go in with the same La Roche-Posay or Cosrx cleanser. I definitely use a lot less in the evening in the morning, because I just found that, you know, I'm not as oily as I used to be. I used to have very excessively oily skin, but with my prescription strength treatments, it does the opposite and it completely dries out your skin. So I don't need a lot of a foaming cleanser at all. While my skin is damp from cleansing, I will then go in with the Dr. Jart Biomessence. I'm going to keep calling them that. Sometimes the hyaluronic acid, but not every single morning. Most of the time it's just the Biomessence. And then I go straight in with my serums, which are the things that help it. Let me just really make clear that the thing that's going to fight my pimples and my pigmentation is this tretinoin and hydroquinone. I do not deny that. However, I need more. I need more in the day. Like, I can't just do nothing in the day then and just let it be. Like, this is still a chance to attack the pigmentation and everything. Also, I know I'm going to show you a few serums here. If you watched my skin update, you will know that I had a break where I just really kept a simple routine for a good 10 days. Cleanser, moisturizer, treatment, SPF. 10 days. And then from that, I started to introduce serums one by one so that I could see what might be affecting my skin, if anything. First up, I will go in with some alpha arbutin. This is from The Ordinary. I have had this before. Now, let me just tell you something. I'm not here to tell you what everything does, by the way, but I'm here to tell you that this stuff is fighting the melanin production, the thing that is happening over and over again. This helps to fight that. From my own research, from dermatologists online, you can really attack pigmentation with various things that all attack it in different ways and do different things. This is not some miracle serum where you use it and suddenly your pigmentation disappears. Like I said, the most potent things I have are in the evening. But this is working in the background. So think of it this way. If you can build a strong team, the work will eventually get done. But just because you've got your team players, Tretinoin and Hydroquinone, doing the most, the leaders, does not mean that other team members are not helping and are not aiding the process of skin recovery. That's such a weird analogy, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. You know, this alone, I don't know to what effect it can help, but everything together, I swear, I'm waiting for the results because I know they will come. Scientifically, they have to come. So alpha arbutin is then on my face. Then I go in with a vitamin C. This one is from Medicate and it's called C Terra Lux. Honestly, I haven't used a vitamin C in years. I kind of just felt like, what's the point? What's the point? And when I was watching certain videos on YouTube, doctors saying vitamin C can do this, that and the other for you, I thought, you know what? I might as well. And I got this vitamin C in on Black Friday, which was in November. I didn't open it. I was like, I can't really put this in my routine yet. I just feel like I have a lot going on. I don't know where it's going to fit and all this kind of stuff. I managed to make it fit, and I like it. And again, I'm not like saying, wow, my pigmentation is disappearing ever since I started using this. That's not how it works. I'm building a team that's going to do the work together. Then I go in with this serum. So this is the Face Theories Exaglow, which has so many pigmentation fighting ingredients. So 5% tranexamic acid serum with vitamin C, niacinamide, lactic acid, and licorice. Anyway, this I was using alone in the past, so you can kind of see where it's up to. That's how much I have left. I like this serum, I really do. The thing is, all these serums are doing great things, but they're also light. Like, they're all light, easy to apply onto the skin. It doesn't get tacky, sticky. These all feel amazing on the skin. Honestly, they do. I just feel my skin soaked up, and I feel great when I put these on. So that's already a lot of sort of pigmentation fighting ingredients. And some people might think that's overkill, and that's fine. There are kits that have like 12 to 15 tyrosinase inhibitors. So many, because the more you can get, the more it's gonna help. And obviously, I'm not saying do the most in terms of acids and this and this and this, but these kind of serums are not all gonna be overwhelming to your skin necessarily. They're not to mine, and they're not like all irritating. This is why I'm attacking pigmentation. I'm finally coming down hard on it and being like, do you know what? I don't just need the one serum. I can do this and add this and add this. The vitamin C debate of whether it should be morning or evening, I'm happy with applying it in the mornings. That's what I do for myself. Finally, after those watery serums, I then apply a thicker kind of consistency, which is azelaic acid. Another amazing anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and anti-pigmentation like treatment, able to do all those things, and that's why I've gone back to it. So you guys probably know Skinneren, I've spoken about before. This is also prescribed to me. I use this in the mornings. Azelaic acid from Dermatica, 20% cream. Both of these are quite nice in hydrating. Like, after this routine, my skin feels hydrated. I think I've been using the azelaic acid for at least a month. Might be longer than that. Actually, yeah, I've definitely been using the azelaic acid for a month and a half. Even though my skin feels really moisturized after those processes, I know that I still need a moisturizer to protect the skin barrier and keep everything hydrated, moisturized, good balance. That leaves me with the same lotions, CeraVe lotion and the Dermatica lotion. One of these will be used in the morning, and that's the light, nice, hydrating moisturizer that's not too thick and heavy for the day. We're ready for sun cream. So, like I said, today I have on the La Roche-Posay 50+, but this is not my regular. My regular is absolutely, oh, it looks so grimy though, the Kiehl's Ultra, I don't even know what it's called, it's such a long name. Ultra Light Daily UV Defense Mineral Sunscreen, SPF 50. So this has a, I think they describe it as a universal tint. That's what I wear day to day. So yeah, I'll put a generous amount of that on. And then that's literally it. But there are some notable mentions, which would be a SPF 30 lip balm, protect the lips. And if I have been working out in the mornings, because I'll do all my skincare, I'm not then gonna come back from working out and wash my face, because I feel like I'm washing off all the stuff I've just put on. By the way, I don't work out every day, and I think I mentioned that I've just been feeling really unmotivated. I haven't worked out for 2 weeks, but when I do, I will put on this simple spray, which is an anti-bac hydrating mist. However, it leaves your face wet. It doesn't leave it just a little bit, you know, like a gentle mist. It's more of like a spray. I do still have Dr. V's Inzinkable SPF. There's really not a lot left, but that is something that I will use if I go running, because it's not my favorite. I know that on paper it must be amazing, it's got great ingredients, but it's just a bit too heavy and greasy on my skin. So if I'm gonna go running, I know I'm gonna get all yucky anyway, and I'll use this. But Right, that is all of my skincare routine for morning and evening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow my skin journey, or I'll let you guys know that my next update in terms of skin will be my 6-month update of Tretinoin and Hydroquinone. Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye!